Hey guys, welcome to the video today. In today's video, I'm going to try these out and see what they're about. So these are Amazon Basics vacuum compression storage bags with hand pump, large 5-pack. So this is a 5-pack that I bought and they sold different sizes. I went with large and I'll just kind of see, depending on, what I'm going to do in the future, if I continue to buy the large size or not. And before we begin, make sure that you're wearing the proper safety equipment and take all safety precautions. And make sure that you read through all of the information on the packaging and any information that comes inside of the packaging before you try and use these. Okay, so let's open this up, see what these look like, see what they're all about. I've been struggling to open items today. Just having issues. Come on. If these work how I think they will or do, it's like really exciting, to be able to there are some things that where some scenarios where I could really save some space. We can really save some space. Okay, so they're in this bag here. I like that, kind of keeping everything clean, Okay. And then here's the pump here. Okay, so got some instructions too. Okay, I'm gonna kind of get everything organized and read through this information and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I have one of the bags here and it, in my opinion, is pretty good size. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see here. So I guess this is used to, this little piece here is used to kind of reseal once I open this up. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. It says first step is pack. Open up the bag here. Okay, so I got the hand pump here. And the flannels are sold separately. So this is just to test this out. These are obviously much smaller. I would want to put more in here than just these. These are some of my flannels, but just as a demonstration. So I kind of have them folded here a little bit. I'm just going to put them inside here, just like this. So that's 2 flannels, and there's still a good amount. So this bag is a large, 80 centimeter by 60 centimeter, and then in parentheses, 32 by 24 inch. And that size may change in the future, I don't know, but that's what this one is. And then I'm gonna use this piece here. Let's make sure you guys can see this. So this, I opened the bag, put the flannels in, then there's a piece here. I'm just gonna use this. I think this will seal the bag back up. Okay. Yeah, the bag seems sealed. I'm just gonna fit this piece back on. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this here. And it says there's a little pink, I think foam piece there. It says do not remove that. And then I'm just going to thread on. I want to be careful not to strip the thread, but I'm just threading on the hand pump here. And then I'm just going to start doing this and we're just going to see what happens. So I will say it's pretty easy to use. I think that it's pretty easy to use here. I can slowly see the air start to move out of the bag. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see the stuff compress down. Oh, weird. It's so weird to see. So as more and more air is going away, I do notice the pump is getting a little harder. Like when there was plenty of air in the bag, it was easier to move the pump. But now as there's less air in the bag, it's harder to move the pump. Wow, look at this. So these have become pretty stiff in the bag. And I'm gonna probably call that good. That's pretty, like, to me, they're like, I mean, they're pretty stiff in there, and it looks like it sucked a lot of the air out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unthread the hand pump. And I have the cap ready. I'm just going to put it on, and I'm just turning it until it's closed. So you turn one way, it says open, you turn one way to open it, and then to close it, you just put it back on and turn the other way, and it says close. And for open and close, it shows you the arrow direction. So, wow, I mean, it like flattened those out pretty good in my opinion. And obviously, like, this bag can fit more. It does say in the tips here, overfilling will cause the bag to re-inflate. So just be aware of that. You don't want to overfill. But now let's see. I'm going to take these out and just see what that's like when you know, I take these out. So I don't know if we start by. Okay, nothing really happens when I took the cap off. Maybe like some air slowly leaks out. But I'm thinking maybe I just open this up. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, open this too to help the air. I could hear it start escaping, you know, slowly, and then once it started going, it started going. And then here are my clothes. Okay, so now I'm just going to seal the bag back up. I'm just using this here, and then just checking to make sure it's sealed. I'll put this part back on. Now, okay, everybody's nose is different, and people are going to smell more or less, you know. It's just like depending on who you are. For me, I don't notice any strange smells from the bag. Like, to me, it doesn't smell plasticky or anything like that. I don't notice any smells. Now, I don't smell anything on my clothes either. My clothes were not in there for a long time, so, you know, I can't speak to that. But for the time they were in there, I don't notice any smells on the clothes. This is cool. This is super, super cool. Like, these are great. I mean, I want more. I want to figure out what I need to, the things that I have that I store away long term, and start figuring out, okay, what size bags do I need to make this all work? These are great in my opinion. I'm actually really happy with these. So, and this pack I got 5. So, my review of these, I'm going to give my review at this point. I think these are awesome. I think the hand pump was easy to use. I think the bags are easy to use. I think the bags look like they're good quality to me. I'm happy with how easy it was to really shrink these down. It was actually kind of fun and like enjoyable to watch. I didn't notice any smells, and I also like the idea too of, like, you know, the stuff being in here, the clothing being in here, just protecting it from like dust, you know, getting dusty, like stuff that I don't wear that often. It just, you know, the dust will get on it and stuff. All right, guys. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.